أعوذ بالله من كل شر شيطان اللعين الرجيم Bismillāhir-Raḥmānir-Raḥīm Alhamdulillāhi Rabbil Ālamīn Wassalātu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiyā'i wal mursalīn Sayyidinā Muḥammad wa ala ahli baytihi al-Ṭāhirīn al-Ṭāhirīn Amma ba'd, ayyuha al-ikhwa wal-akhawat, Assalamu ʿalaykum wa raḥmatullāhi wa barakātuh. Today I wish to speak to you on a topic that arose the Muslim Ummah today. A topic of betrayal, a topic of confederation, a topic of treachery and evil doing. Indeed, history repeats itself. Khandaq like Gaza. Why do we say Khandaq like Gaza? Well, on the 5th year of Hijrah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi, the Quraysh of Makkah did a confederation and joined an army with the Banu Nadir, the Jewish tribe close to Medina, which they isolated Medina, which they besieged Medina with over 10,000 forces, 10,000 men, which they isolate the entry of water, food, and anything that brings life into Medina. SubhanAllah. As we can see today, the world powers entrench and besiege Gaza for over 18 years right now, with cutting every life and every possibility of life through Gaza. That is why we name this topic as history repeats itself, Khandaq like Gaza. So well, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam during the time of Khandaq did not surrender, did not compromise, but with the help of the idea of the companion of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa Salman al-Farisi, they dig a trench because the Sahaba, the companions of Rasulullah, are able to only provide at least 3,000 men, which they have over 10,000 men at their doorstep in Medina. But Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam did not surrender, did not compromise. In a short form, we can say the Islam survival has never been with surrender. It has always been with resistance. It has always been standing against the oppressors, just like how the people of Gaza did. And again, if we see the hypocrisy of a lot of Muslims today that do say, why won't the Gaza people surrender? Why won't they surrender? They know that they have no capacity. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam with his companions have no physical capacity of resisting against the Quraysh and the Banu Nadir. But still, with the faith they have in them, they resist this force with digging this trench until a point whereby they have to be tied stones in their stomach because of hunger and starvation, just like the people of Gaza today. SubhanAllah. They had faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They didn't surrender to the oppressors. Neither they used every resources they have with them. At the end of the story of Khandaq, we can see that there is a big warrior, as you can compare today with an F-16 or F-35, which is Amr bin Abdul Wud. He crossed the trench and was mocking the Muslims. Who will come and fight me? Do you believe in heaven? If you believe in heaven, come and confirm me. That is why the hypocrites of a lot of the believers exposed. So today too, the hypocrisy of the people that are close to the Gaza, that they think, oh, why don't you surrender? Or they pretending as if this calamity did not fall upon all of them. No, it befalls all of Gaza. So at that time, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Imam Ali was saying, I want, Ana laha ya Rasulullah, Ana laha ya Rasulullah, 3 times. Then Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam allows Imam Ali alayhi salam confront Amr bin Abdul Wud. Then what happened? Imam Ali alayhi salam, they battled that dust were completely covered. There is a scream of Allahu Akbar that came. Then Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, we should be careful with this thing that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam about Imam Ali alayhi salam. He said, Darbatin Ali yawm al-Khandaq afdat al-ibadat al-saqalayn. The heat of Ali is more precious than the ibadah of all jinn wal ins, with all the pressure than the ibadah, the worship of all humankind and jinn in general. Why do this hit? Because it is a resistance. Imam Ali, with the sword of Imam Ali alayhi salam, he saved the entire Medina. He saved the survival of Islam because they did the confederation. They make a confederation army to annihilate, to exterminate the Muslims once and for all. Just like what we are seeing today. All the enemies of Islam, they, without any fear, without any doubt, they proudly say, we stand with Israel under any circumstances, unconditionally. But we see how the hypocrites of the Muslim leaders, they are at fear of even claiming that they stand with Palestine. They don't have the audacity because they are hypocrites. They cannot resist. Islam came with resistance. Islam stood 1,446 years with resistance. It was never with submission. So to give it short, the way if you see the Indians, all the kuffar unite themselves in destroying Palestine, in destroying Gaza. But unlike them, Muslims were not able to even stand up just with a verbal comprehension of what is happening right now in Gaza. The same as the hypocrites that were in Medina. We're not able, we're complaining, why would Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam not surrender? Why would Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam promise them victory? That is what the hypocrite says. Today too, that's what they are saying. So the resistance of the people of Gaza is related to the resistance of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and the trusted companions of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Because resistance is always what stands at the motto of Islam, stands at the backbone of the Islamic religion. Because we are always at the side of the oppressed, not at the side of oppressor. Imam Sadiq alayhi salam says, you should always be at the side of the oppressed. Our Shia should always be at the side of the oppressed, and you should always be an enemy to the oppressor. This is a saying of Imam Sadiq alayhi salam. And if we see all the Ālihi of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam, they always stood against the oppressors. That is why if we look from Imam Ali to Imam Hassan al-Askari, all of them they're being martyred. Why? Because they don't surrender to the oppressors. So we should always think we are the followers of Imam Ali. We are the followers of Imam Hassan. We are the followers of Imam Hussein. We are proudly Zaynabiyyin. We are the followers of Sayyidinā Muḥammad. All of them, they are resistant forces against oppression, neither internal or external oppression. That is why we are so proud of the people of Gaza. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ease their cause. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes them among the shuhada. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase their value, increase their status in this world and in the day of Qiyamah. So, in short, we are calling on all the free Muslims, in all the free humans of this world, to view the cause of the people of Gaza and to review the history of Khandaq, which it will explain itself, the resistance and the courage of the people of Gaza. So as to, we will also copy, because we are the one to be pitied, not the people of Gaza, because the people of Gaza are very strong people, just as the companions of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And to the oppressors and to the hypocrites, especially in the Arab world, the Arab leaders, who they behave like those hypocrite companions in Medina, who rebelled against Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, saying he promised them victory. You are like them. You are indirectly supporting the oppressors of the people of Gaza. You are indirectly, systematically part of the genocide of the people of Gaza. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help and ensure safety to the people of Gaza. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes us among the resisting force of Islam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not makes us compromise our deen, compromise our sanity, compromise our Ālihi alayhi salam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes us among the right followers of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us in this sophisticated situation we are. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase the status of the Muslims of this ummah regarding of our weakness, Ya Allah. Subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana innaka antal alimul hakim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahdi 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Wassalamu alaykum jami'an wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Sallallahu ala Muhammadin wa alihi al-Ṭāhirīn.